Michael O'Leary, you are going to crack down on people who take two big pieces of cabin baggage.
Even one big piece of cabin baggage.
What I mean is a piece of cabin baggage is
that's too big.
Too big. So what's happening?
We're desperately trying to get that last 0.1%. 99.9% of Ryanair passengers comply with the bag rules, no issues. That 0.1%, we need to get rid of them. We need to get rid of those big bags. Everybody has to play by the rules, and then there'll be no issues. But we are going to continue to catch more people because our staff at the gates we're incentivising them now. They get paid €1.50 for any oversized bag they find. We're going to increase that to €2.50 from probably November, mainly because they're finding less and less oversized bags because more and more people are complying with the rules. And the more we can do that and eliminate that, the faster the boarding will be, the quicker the turnarounds will be, and the more efficient overall Ryanair will be. And we'll keep passing on those efficiencies in the form of low fares.
Talking of efficiencies, from November the 3rd, you are planning to make it mandatory for everybody to turn up with a paper boarding pass.
With a digital boarding pass.
A digital boarding pass.
We're getting rid of the paper boarding passes, yeah.
How's that going to work? Not everyone's got a smartphone?
Well, they practically do at this point in time. At the moment, between 85 and 90% of passengers show up with the smartphones. Almost 100% of passengers have the smartphones, and we want to move everybody onto the smartphone technology. I think it'll be the same way. There'll be some teething problems. The big concern that people have is what happens if I lose my battery or I lose my phone. If you lose your phone, no issue. As long as you've checked in before you got to the airport, we'll reissue a paper boarding pass at the airport free of charge. But you have to have checked in before you got to the airport. Also, if your battery dies or something happens, we'll have you, once you've checked in, we'll have your sequence number anyway at the boarding gate. You'll get on. So nobody should worry about it. Just make sure you check in on the line before you get to the airport, and then all will be fine.
But there are some airports where you're still going to need a paper boarding pass because that's the local rules.
Morocco and Albania, but we've reached agreement with the Albanian authorities now that from next March, they're going digital as well. The Moroccans still insist on paper. And in those cases, we'll accept paper boarding passes.
Final question, 12th of October, entry-exit system begins. How worried are you that it's all going to go wrong in the manner of many other IT?
I am pretty certain it's going to go wrong. I am pretty certain that border control here in the UK and also at many European airports will not be able to accommodate the backlog of queues. But the advantage we have is it's October and we're moving into the winter period, so there's a lot less pressure on. But I think it will be bumpy and lumpy through the winter. And hopefully, it either by increased staffing or better systems, it will have worked its way out of the system by the time we get to next summer.